power up your week by taking your energy drains and turning them into energy gains. And that looks different every day of the week. That's why I try to come in here, or I do come in here on the Monday of the beginning of the week. So we have something we can focus on. It's important to create that intention to live in that higher consciousness, if that's what you choose. And if I'm guessing if you're here to live in that higher consciousness. My name's Deborah O'Neill. I am the CEO and founder of BlissBE.Me, Integrative Holistic Health. I'm here to ensure you have bliss in your life, that we can find it together to create that joy, that love, enlightenment, that higher consciousness, that higher conscious living on purpose, purposeful living, consciousness living, whatever you want to call it. It's all under that same umbrella. And we talked about, last Monday was a tough day. It was a tough day to realize that there was a grave found with 250 First Nations Indigenous children that went to this residential school. It gives me absolute shivers that here we have the church and the government, both of which are murdering, terrorizing, torturing children in order to be transformed into this white person, this superior white person. I don't know what the thought is there, but there's enough literature out there to research it and make your own decision from it. Mine is that it's rather extremely barbaric. And I really, my whole life's mission is to create the evolution in society to become a higher conscious being, to step into that place of bliss and joy and love and connection and evolution, and take a look at where you are experiencing pain and suffering. And the two places that I find are the quickest to work with is the mental body and the energetic body. So me, as in BlissBE.Me, works for mental and energetic bodies, which we'll step into again today. I was in my 3-hour yoga class yesterday, which I just absolutely love. It alternates on Saturdays and Sundays. And then we do an hour of, we're back into doing an hour of sutra work. So we're on chapter 4 now. And chapter 4 is about purification. And purification is many different things. It doesn't mean like this full cleansing. What it means is a higher level of consciousness, where we're purifying our minds, where we're taking that darkness of us, where we have light, we have dark. And we've talked about it a number of times. What wolf are you feeding? Are you feeding the dark? Are you feeding the light? Are you... and where our programming keeps us generally in the thought is that it keeps us in 70% negative thoughts. Well, let's turn that frown upside down, and the worst case scenario, let's have 30% negative thoughts and 70% positive thoughts. If we can have one, we can have the other. So let's strive for that. It's kind of that 80-20 rule, when it was a classroom or a workplace, 20% of the people are doing the work and the other 80% are complaining about it. But there's just a whole bunch of different scenarios and statistics that are actually proven. That's why we come up with these percentages that of where we've got some data in which we can work with. So let's get working with it. So when I talk about the sutras, a lot of it is about taking a look at calming the mind and relaxing the body. So there's 2 points. There's a masculine and a feminine. And when we work with the body, the right side of the body is generally, and it's going to look reversed in the video, the right side of the body is the masculine, and the left side of the body is generally feminine. And same thing with our brain hemispheres. We're working with the female side of the brain and the male side of the brain. The female side is more passive, sort of more communicative, more nurturing, and the male side is a bit more dominating and aggressive and action-oriented and stimulating. So there you have it. And then in the same thing, when we're working with energies, it's all energy. So that is going to create the energy that you're feeling most dominantly, no matter your gender, whatever you are choosing, whatever you are feeling more dominantly is the area in which that you may have an excess, or you may have a deficiency in another one. And then it translates right into our thoughts, or it even comes from our thoughts. They're both a superhighway going back at 40 trillion bits per second. And then, oh gosh, I just lost my train of thought. And then from that, we get our actions. That's where we're going. We get our actions or our reactions. So, to work on that, the first step is to become more calm. And that can just look like simply taking more time to relax in your day. That is the feminine side, the relaxation. The male side, the meditation side, was actually developed for men. It's more the masculine way of achieving that level of calm, that level of mindfulness and meditation, that level of samadhi, which is bliss, joy, and love, and all that juicy stuff. So for you women out there, or the people that feel that they are expressing in that Shiva, feminine side, relax more and going back into a deep relaxation state. And there is some relaxation tips on the YouTube, as well as throughout the 111 days in Facebook. But I'd like to just take you on a mini relaxation right here and right now. And for all the masculine, this is a great place to start before you even step into the meditation. The meditation is good for us all, but just as a note, and when we were studying the sutras yesterday, it was revealed that the meditation was actually set up for the men, for that active mental body. And the females have an easier time achieving that. And the female side is to get to that deep, deep relaxation point that will, and that nurturing, that cared for feeling where you can relax to that state. So let's just take a little walk through the body and take it as a relaxation tool, almost like a little, really mini yoga nidra. Yoga nidra is yogic sleep, where you take your body to that deepest level of relaxation. So feel your feet on the floor and your buttocks in the seat. Take a nice inhalation to the lower portion of your abdomen. And on the exhale, just allow your shoulders to fall 3 inches. And continue to breathe to your lower abdomen throughout this exercise. It helps a lot to have your hand there, just in a relaxed fashion, because we are in relaxation mode right now. And soften your forehead. Soften the wrinkles of your forehead. Just allow your forehead, the skin on your scalp to soften. And did you feel your jaw just loosen up a little bit? Almost to the point where your ears soften. Your ears almost fall an inch just in releasing the head. And allow your eyes to rest in those beautiful occipital caves that they've been gifted. Now feel your cheekbones as they soften, your jaw. You're going to move your head just a little bit back and forth and allow it to soften, and find that still point for this beautiful big pumpkin that sits on top of this little piece of the neck. As we come into the neck, and allow the neck, the front, the back, the sides to soften. And imagine this beautiful stream of golden white light showering over your shoulders and down your arms, and just let your arms hang. And with the next exhale and a sigh with noise, please just allow, if you can, It's like the tuning fork of the body when we sigh. It regulates our nervous system. And now go vertebrae by vertebrae down each and every 31 of them as you go down your back. Allow each one to soften as you go down further. You can even count 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, coming down just at the bottom of the rib cage there, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now feel the whole torso region, your lungs, your upper stomach, your lower abdomen. Allow all those organs to relax into your hips. Allow them to soften into the piece of furniture that you're sitting. Coming into the thighs, the whole thigh, the knees, the whole knees, front, back, sides, down into the lower leg, into the calves, the top of the calves, the back of the calves, the sides of the calves, into your full ankle, your heel, top of your foot, the bottom of your sole, the tips of your toes. And take this with you throughout the week. That took all but 3 minutes. And allow yourself to stay here if you can as I bring it to a close. With such deep gratitude to your body to being able to find this level of relaxation. And if you find you need to come out of this right now, I invite you to just bring your hands up through the bottom of your torso and up through to the top, and then span them out. This re-engages the energy in an upward motion, and then expand it out. I say for all, the benefit of all, bring it up and expand it out for the benefit of all. Thank you for being here today. I invite you to check out the work and like and subscribe, whether it's YouTube at BlissBE.Me or Instagram at BlissBE.Me and Facebook at BlissBE.Me. And I invite you to, if you feel so called, to come and work with me. Work with your energy system, work with the knowledge of the mind and what it's bringing up for you, and to work with the somatic body to release trauma, as we've all experienced trauma, especially in this last 18 months. Join me at BlissBE.Me, Integrative Holistic Health. Feel free to DM or info at BlissBE.Me. Make it a great day.